Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's me, Jeremy Alexander Newsom, with the one, the only, real life trading Death Cab. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. It's Hump Day! Wednesday in the building. Did not place any day trades today, actually. Swing trades were doing well. The market hitting new all-time highs across the board. So I hope your 401ks, IRAs, long-term investments, they should be producing magnificent results at this point. If they're not, call your advisor and be like, what's going on? Something's up. So we talked about just on Monday, our last chat was right here when it was like two snails boxing with cinder block gloves. And then we retested, right? That's exactly what we talked about on Wednesday. I literally mentioned, hey, this is the all-time high right here. This is a retest gap. Look to play the retest. Well, yesterday was the retest, right? So you'd have buy that old resistance, new support. Now again, there's no way you would have known if that trade would have worked, but that's not the point. The point is when you're trading, can you come up with a plan in advance? And then more importantly, can you follow it? So new all-time highs today on the SPY, which is the S&P 500. New all-time high on the Qs. And again, barely squeaked out a new high, but this is also a retest gap. So that simply means I'm not going bullish here on the Qs. If you're going to go bullish, right, let that dip come in and buy the dip rather than a breakout, buy the retest. But the Qs make a new all-time high. The Dow Jones made a new all-time high just days ago, but again, it also retested like it's supposed to. White candle gapping up, aka bullish candle gapping up. That's the retest gap action. And this right here, the retest. So that would be in the area that you would have bought. And again, you'll hear me use the terminology a lot in the trading rooms, blind buy, meaning you're setting up an entry to get in somewhere and you don't know if it's going to work or not, but predetermined location, predetermined support, resistance, whatever you're looking at, you set up the order and you just place it and let it run. So the Dow, new all-time high a few days ago, but just right around the corner will be new all-time highs. And then the Russell 2000 looking gorgeous. So for those traders in bull put spreads, put sales, shares, call options, or index funds, everything is looking pretty good, at least at the exact moment in time. Now, could all that change tomorrow? Maybe, but I doubt it. I think the market is going to continue to go higher. My next target on the SPY, as you can see, is 249.01, and we will get there soon. And it looks like we're probably going to keep even going higher. Got a few requests. Here is TWLO. So TWLO, shout out to my buddy Adam and Jabba and a few other traders. We're looking at and have been looking at TWLO for the last few months. And again, this one, pretty simplistic. You can pretty much pull up the chart and see while we traded this one. This was the IPO low back in June, right? And this is the weekly chart right here. So if we're just looking at the weekly, especially if we look at a line chart, you'll see that this is the buy low, sell high principle to its finest, right? Here is it, same price. It went up, came back down to this price. Buy low, sell high. Look at a good support. Here's your candlestick charts, and up 3.5% today. Earnings is, about a month away. Trend's looking bullish. Next target on TWLO was actually today, the 200 simple. So from here, we'll kind of see how it plays out. But anyway, we hit the target. So congrats on TWLO for the traders in that particular trade. That one's been a one in the making for a while. Netflix, woo! Good grief. So yesterday was a beautiful day, which was Tech Giant Tuesday in the real life trading Hall of Fame. A lot of traders got some of the best days ever yesterday. Ever was yesterday. And Netflix, right? We talked about this on Monday, literally before the gap even happened. Talked about how bullish it was going to be. And it set up my absolute all-time favorite day trade pattern, which I've talked to you guys about so many times before. But it's when a stock gaps up and forms a small bearish candle on a 5-minute chart. There it was, right? So small bearish candle on a 5-minute chart, entry, stop, holla at your boy. That's a huge trade on Netflix. Well done for all those traders who made some small fortunes yesterday on Netflix. So what now? Well, at this particular point in time, looking forward to retest at some point and likely buy the dip. That's pretty much it. It's already hit my 2017 target, which was 185.28. Netflix will be going higher than it is right now. Of that, I can guarantee you. This stock will probably start, in my opinion, they might even pay dividends in the next 3 to 4 years because Netflix is going to slowly take over the internet TV stream like Comcast, cable companies are going to be a thing of the past. Dish Network, it's going to be all Netflix the next 5-10 years. Netflix, Hulu, streaming devices. That's just my personal opinion. That's what I've been talking about really for the last 2 or 3 years. We've been bullish on Netflix. Anyway, solid day on Netflix. Congrats for all those traders who made a substantial gain on Netflix yesterday. That was fantastic. Round of applause. And if you still have shares, keep holding them. It's going to go higher. BABA made new all-time highs today as well. Finally hit a little bit of a soft target for me. So based on this Fibonacci extension, 154.95 was a little bit of a target. I'm missing all of this move right here on BABA. So I'm hoping that we do this and this. Not saying we will, but that's what I'm planning. That's what I'm looking for. And if we pull back down to that 145 area on BABA, hashtag buy the dip. Steven Jackson from Alabama. Shout out to my good buddy. And another Steven. The Stevens are tearing it up on Apple. Steven Steckler up there in Canada. So 2 different parts of the world. Same name, same trading strategy. Steven Jackson just murked Apple today. Here's the 5-minute chart. And again, this was a retest gap. Bullish candle moving bullish. Broke out. Here's the retest. There's the bounce. I mean, how easy. How simple. Good night. Apple up another 0.63%, breaking out of that Bollinger Band. We talked about that in depth last week. Apple is going and likely is going to go higher. Earnings in a few weeks. At this point, the moving averages are bullish on the daily chart. If it pulls back, it's a buying opportunity, in my opinion. A little bit of a double bottom right there. Some type of pullback, dip buying opportunity, even if it's on earnings. But again, a lot of traders in put sales, bull put spreads, debit spreads, calls, shares, short-term, long-term, all across the board. People are making money on Apple. This is probably the #1 most held real-life trading stock out there. Square is probably #2. Netflix is definitely up there, top 10, but I don't know exactly how it maybe top 3. Anyway, Square, Apple, and Netflix, those are the 3, I think, heaviest real-life trading positions, meaning that traders out there just have some shares. NVIDIA at a very big resistance. My girl Sherry over there in California. Hi Sherry, hope you're doing fantastic. Really good resistance, pretty much an all-time high on NVIDIA. And my good buddy Justin Jeffrey is in this one longer term. I talked about a 185 covered call expiring August week 1 if you have more than 100 shares, because again, this is a big resistance here on NVIDIA. What I would love to see, some sideways motions, and 1 or 2 things happen on NVIDIA. Either A, we trade back down, which would represent a great buying opportunity, or B, we break out of this bad boy and play it bullish. Trend is bullish, long is strong. Next target, 200s on NVIDIA if and when we break out of this distribution phase. Keyword if, keyword when, because NVIDIA could easily roll over. It'd be a great dip buying opportunity if it happens, but if we keep trading sideways and slowly break out, looks monstrously beautiful. But this 185 covered call for August week 1 does pay a pretty hefty premium. And last but not least, here is IBM. IBM with a strong bearish gap and go today. This one pretty much flawless. Feel free to print it out, take a picture, frame it, saying this is what a perfect bearish gap and go looks like. Phenomenal bullish candle yesterday, which makes a higher high. People definitely buying at that support. Gap down below all of these bullish candles, which had their bullish volume. Gap down below all of this little support in here. Phenomenal, phenomenal day trading opportunity. Check this thing out on a 1-minute chart. This 1-minute chart, this is without the pre-market data turned on. And we were talking about this one as the market opened this morning. Look at that 1-minute candle. Blajoom, blajow. Woo! Nice little trade on IBM if you only got a chance to take it. Nice high wave candle on the 1-minute chart. A little bit of a bullish candle, meaning people were buying, and then they got stopped out, trapped, and the stock started falling. So if you trade IBM bearish today, I'm hoping you did it at the right time to make a little bit of money. What's it going to do from here? My next target, 132.03. A little bearish on IBM after that gap. Now, for sure, 43.24 is going to be a little bit of a stomping ground where it could pause. But for the next, I don't know, 10 to 15 points on IBM, my analysis will be at least going forward a little bit more bearish. And, you know, we'll see. Looking for some October puts to see if I can get a good value on those for IBM. Ladies and gentlemen, again, keep in mind you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post 3 stock market reviews every single week, and it costs you literally nothing. You can also request any stocks that you want me to look at for you, your friends, your family, your coworkers in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Almost at 9,000 with 1 million views. We're growing. I love it. Our mission at Real Life Trading is to enrich lives. We teach people how to get out of debt, trade the stock market for free, and become better citizens of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, you're amazing. I will see you Friday in your next real life stock review. Until then, remember, love life, live life, and trade it. Bye.